Hello, Pamela Spivey, and I'm here with Terry Daniel. We're super excited to introduce you to a company that we have partnership with called Revive. And it's for you as a seller to help you make your transition as you're thinking of selling your different options that are available. Because we're finding out right now, and you can chime in, Terry, as far as right now, people are really stuck with the fact on do I do as is or do I fix my house up?
You're right, Pam. We are very excited. This partnership with Revive is a game changer. Basically, our clients will have the opportunity to have another solution to not have to sell as is in this current market, where mainly the buyers are looking for move-in ready properties.
Thank you, Terry. And now we'll go ahead and we're going to show you the interview that we did with Amanda with Revive. And our goal is that we can help educate you and help you understand the process if you're thinking of selling, all your options that are available.
We're here today and we're so excited. We actually have a partnership with Revive, and I definitely wanted to introduce you guys to Amanda Steele, and she's going to give you a little bit more information about their company that we're so excited about you guys learning today.
Great. Thanks so much, Terry. So Revive is a company that exists kind of to just level the playing field. So there's always been a market for investors in California. They're going to come in, they're going to buy properties, make some repairs, and then sell for more. And so what we want to do is be able to give access to the agents when they're talking with their sellers to empower them to be able to basically tap into their own equity. And then they don't have to choose the option of an investor. They actually can become the investor.
Most sellers are thinking of selling, but the fear they have is, should I sell as is? Should I fix the house up? That is one of the questions that, frequently asked questions that people have when thinking of selling their home. Amanda?
Yeah, and I think that's pretty normal. The only difference is that not every seller has the ability to make those improvements, and so that's really what we're trying to solve for.
That's great. What we also noticed too, because we know you Revive and we know what Revive can do, but can you share with the homeowners the actual design, the solution that you are able to give them?
Yeah, so we want to use equity that they have in the property. So a lot more people will be eligible for the program that way. But really, it's coming in and thinking about those strategic improvements that we can use, pay for with their equity, and then the homeowner will take the upside of the, of course, sales price afterwards.
Great. So based on that, so what does the evaluation actually look like when you're doing?
Yeah, we kind of want to start with, figuring out what the current value is without any repairs, what the market will support, and then looking at, what are the higher end comparables selling for. And then just working backwards, okay, how much of an improvement do we need to do to this property? And then you can kind of do the math to figure out, okay, is there enough profit that'll make it worth it for the homeowner to be able to want to make that investment or have us make that investment?
That makes sense. What do homeowners typically see in utilizing Revive?
Yeah, so we do offer, 4 different solutions, or we want agents to be able to offer 4 different solutions. It would be cash offer, selling as is, having access to a program where they can take some equity out, make improvements, and then take the upside, or just maintaining their ownership, taking no equity out and having us invest so they can take the upside. It really just depends on the situation, what the seller's situation is.
So basically, your typical seller, their concern is I have no cash. And that's what you're saying pretty much with this program. You can do the upfront cash, so the seller doesn't have to work. They're taking out their equity, correct? They're taking their equity out on the front end so they can do the repairs or whatever to get the house prepared for sale.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, so it's just giving them access to, have more options. And when a seller is deciding to sell, of course, they would like to see what are the different options that I have and how can I come out of this property in the best position possible for me.
So in hearing this, they're not taking out a traditional loan, correct?
No, yeah. So there would be no qualifiers for us. We don't look at credit or income or anything like that. We really are just going to make sure there's equity in the property so that when we make the investment, there's enough there for us to be paid back that investment.
Great.
And there's no contractor stress either. So if in fact they use the program, they don't have to worry about trying to find a contractor for repairs. That's all part of the Revive system.
Yeah, actually, in fact, that's kind of one of the things that we stress the most is the contractor piece of it, because even if the seller did have the cash to make investments themselves, you know, choosing the wrong contractor can really have recourses. So when we are making the investment, we of course care about how quickly it's done and the quality of work. So we have a vested interest, and that's why we use vetted contractors to make sure that we can complete the project in a timely manner.
That's great. So what I'm hearing is you guys take care of the contractor and the timelines.
That's right. Yes. The financing, the contractor, the timelines, it's all included.
What do you do if the numbers don't work?
Yeah, actually, I mean, it does happen to where clients come in and they're saying, hey, you know, can you come up with a strategic plan for me? It's all based on comparables in your neighborhood. So, you know, if there are no renovated properties, it's a little risky for the seller to set a record, you know, in their neighborhood. So oftentimes, if we can't find that comparable, we'll just let the seller know it's best and safest just to sell as is.
Perfect. So this pretty much gives clarity to the seller as they're making their decisions when they're thinking that first portion of trying to think if they're going to sell the home. Now they can look at all the different options.
Yeah, that's right. And we really want the agent to be able to have that in their back pocket. So when they go and talk to the seller, they can figure out, okay, which option is going to be best.
And this is why we wanted to share our knowledge of how your company works by letting the potential seller know that there are options. And they don't have to sell their home as is in all cases.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just empowering them, you know, being able to unlock that option for them and letting them choose, putting them in the driver's seat.
That's great.
So thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, thanks, ladies. Thanks for having me on today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Amanda.
If you have any other questions, there'll be information below if you want to contact us for your own private, conversation.